You don't need another healing modality. You don't need another certification, another energy clearing, another deep dive into past lives. Healing isn't cumulative. Every new technique you explore, every guru you follow, every session you book, it all reinforces the same core belief that something is fundamentally wrong with you. You're adding layers of complexity to fix a problem that exists primarily in the conceptual realm. Oh, this Reiki helped a bit, but I think I need to clear my ancestral trauma next. It's an endless loop, a spiritual hamster wheel. It never ends. The pursuit of healing is fueled by the conviction that you are broken. Something's missing. And that conviction, it's the seeker, the one who feels wounded, who yearns for wholeness, who is desperately trying to get somewhere better. The seeker, it is the wound, the idea of a separate identity or separate entity needing fixing is the primary illusion. You are collecting keys for a door that was never locked, on a house that was never built. It's an elaborate, exhausting performance directed by the mind, starring the wound itself and the aspiring healer. And so here is the gentle amputation. You're adding techniques to find wholeness you already are. The truth? It's not that you finally find the one modality that fixes everything. It's the quiet collapse of the entire healing project. The staggering relief of realizing there was nothing to fix in the first place. The wound was a story. The seeker was a character in the story. And the fundamental reality, the awareness in which the story unfolds, is already perfectly, unequivocally whole. It cannot be wounded. It requires no healing. The peace you seek isn't found by accumulating more tools. It's found by questioning the belief that you are the broken thing. So if you stop searching for the next thing to heal you, what remains? And what fears might come up for you to look at directly into? And who is it exactly who feel broken? Other than just an idea of you.
Close your eyes, this isn't sleep. It's a jailbreak from being you. No mantras, no fixing tonight. Your mind hates this off switch.
You're not seeking truth. You're addicted to the chase. The moment you smell actual freedom, you panic and crawl back into your story. Not yet. I still need to heal, read, meditate, find the right guru. You don't want liberation. You want a better cage, one with nice pillows and a spiritual label, so you can pretend you are free. The path? A treadmill you've been sprinting on for years, convinced the scenery is about to change. So here is the cold splash of reality. There is no path. There is just this, and your refusal to see it. You call it shadow work. I call it spiritual hoarding. Clutching every trauma, every identity, every process, like they are sacred relics. But the Buddha didn't need therapy. But maybe your idea of freedom doesn't come with a big belly. You're waiting for permission, for a sign, for some cosmic green light. Meanwhile, the universe is screaming in your face, "You are already here." But you don't listen, because if you did, you'd have to admit this whole search was a sham. But what about my purpose, my growth, my healing? Drop it, all of it. And the only thing you need to heal is the delusion that you are broken. So, here is the only question that matters. How much longer are you willing, or how much longer are you going to pretend you don't already know?
What if you didn't need fixing? The voice was never yours. The ones who really need it never walk through therapy doors. What if your emotions want freedom to mess life up accordingly? And by messing up, I mean this: tear down the potential brutally.
The entire project of seeking, awakening, is just an elaborate detour around the one thing you refuse to do. Live your actual life. You think spirituality is the path, when really it's the obstacle. Every chakra you try to balance, past life you try to heal, frequency you try to align with, is just another way to avoid the terrifying freedom of being an ordinary human in an uncertain world. Just look. Facing your mortality is hard. So you chase eternal consciousness. Taking responsibility is hard. So you blame karma. Building real connection is hard. So you fantasize about twin flames. Dealing with the mess of being human is hard. So you set on a path towards awakening. Your so-called path is just a circular maze designed to keep you forever seeking, never arriving, because arriving would mean having to be here. You sit for hours observing thoughts because actually changing your life would require action. Actually feeling your pain will require courage. And actually relating to others would require vulnerability. But watching your breath, that's safe. That's controllable. So here is the awakening you are not looking for. What if you threw out all your spiritual concepts just for a week? Stopped interpreting every difficulty as a lesson and simply met life as it is, without the crutch of meaning making.
Close your eyes, this isn't sleep. It's a jailbreak from being you. No mantras, no fixing tonight. Your mind hates this off switch. Muscles black, how thoughts go quiet. Wake raw, alive, unfixable. Drop your shoulders, heavy, useless, done today. Let them fall lower, even lower. Feel weight sliding off, nothing left to carry. What if you didn't need fixing? The voice was never yours. The ones who really need it never walk through therapy doors. What if your emotions want freedom to mess life up accordingly? And by messing up, I mean this: tear down the potential brutally. A thought whispers, not enough. Another says, fix it harder. You polish the mask, smile on cue, chest tight, heart like dynamite. Who says something is wrong? Only a thought dressed as truth. Unclench your jaw, it's tired of biting stories. Let it hang loose, mouth off, face off. No work left here, just quiet. What if you didn't need fixing? The voice was never yours. The ones who really need it never walk through therapy doors. What if your emotions want freedom to mess life up accordingly? And by messing up, I mean this: tear down the pretend, show brutally. Play the good person role. Emotions managed like antiques. Anger hidden, shame locked away. You look calm, but you're burning. All to convince yourself enough, all to please a thought. What if you didn't need fixing? The voice was never yours. The ones who really need it never walk through therapy doors. What if your emotions want freedom to mess life up accordingly? And by messing up, I mean this. Tear down the pretend, show brutally. Soften your belly, warm, wide, aloud. Breathe down into it. Chest opens, old windows creak. Exhale until the palm disarms. Rift, float like empty boats. Thoughts are parrots in your attic, broken, broken all day long. They copy the same script forever, but one day, muzzle on silence returns. Absurd and holy peace was waiting patient. What if you didn't need fixing? The voice was never yours. The ones who really need it never walk through therapy doors. What if your emotions want freedom to mess life up accordingly? And by messing up, I mean this. Tear down the pretend, show brutally. Relax your hands, drop everything they hold. Palms warm, fingers heavy, feet root into ground. Heel sinking earth, holding gravity, your quiet friend. Without the parrot, the world returns brighter, silent, sharp as glass. Red flags stop glowing, neon discernment whispers, quiet and steady. Truth says no, cleanly, simply. Life carries itself forward. What if you didn't need fixing? The voice was never yours. The ones who really need it never walk through therapy doors. What if your emotions want freedom to mess life up accordingly? And by messing up, I mean this. Tear down the pretend, show brutally. Here's the twist, there's no fixer here at all. Decisions happen, then action happens. No decider found, only clarity. Moment leads to next moment, like stepping stones appearing. You don't push the river, you notice it carrying you. What if you didn't need fixing? The voice was never yours. The ones who really need it never walk through therapy doors. What if your emotions want freedom to mess life up accordingly? And by messing up, I mean this. Tear down the pretend, show brutally. split. I'm trying to be seen now, but just when you're about to, I realize I still have some parts to hide. I wrote my confession in invisible ink. You nodded along, then went for a drink. I wanted applause, but got a mirror instead. The more I was known, the less I was fed. Look at me, look at me. Look at me, look at me. Look at me until I vanish. Look at me until I split. I'm trying to be seen now, but just when you're about to, I realize I still have some parts to hide. If you see me whole, I might disappear.